Well, that's one way to pump me up for this game. Anyways, hello everyone and welcome back to the Ratchet Clank series. Today we're starting with the first of the PS3 Ratchet Clank games, Ratchet Clank Future Tools of Destruction. For some reason it's not called Future in Europe. I don't know why. They just took it out for some reason, but Future is supposed to signify that this is its own new trilogy for specifically for the PS3. So this game, as well as Quest for Booty and a Crack in Time, are all part of the same trilogy. You pretty much have to play them in order to understand what's going on. Unlike the PS2 trilogy, which you could kind of pick one game up, not, and it doesn't really matter which order you play them in. I mean, obviously, Ratchet and Clank is just the first game, but you could play 2 and 3 without really needing to play one or, whichever one came before it, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is supposed to be, when Insomniac got to this game, they really wanted to make it like, sort of a more cinematic, like big epic cinematic experience, rather than just being, just another typical action game or whatever. Words, anyways. This game came out in 2007. Can you believe this game is 8 years old already? The PS3 came out in 2006. It's 9 years old now. Jesus Christ, it's been almost a decade. But yeah, before we start, we're going to go into the options. I actually want to change that to stereo, put the speech volume up, put the music and sound effects down a bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright. Really excited to play through this trilogy, like you have no idea. I love these games to death.
Fuel lines. Check.
Oh, I forgot to put subtitles on.
Stabilizers. Check. Ion thrusters.
Looks like we got a tailwind. If we time it right, we can ride the slipstream of the grav train past the Seagrid traffic. Launch the mag grappler onto that pedway overpass and slingshot right up to...
Ratchet.
The thrusters are fine, Clank. See? Don't worry, it's probably just a fused ion duct.
Incoming message from Captain Cork.
Ratchet? Clank? I've got a bit of a situation here at the Planetary Defense Center. Nothing I can't handle, mind you. Just a few thousand heavily armed robotic commandos, but I figured, hey, if you were in the neighborhood, maybe... Wait! I had something to hide!
Heavily armed robotic commandos?
When aren't they heavily armed?
Are you sure this is functioning properly?
You
No.
worry too much. Planetary Defense Center, here we Clank! Hit the auxiliary thruster! You alright?
Watch out! Where are you going?
It's a shortcut! Trust me!
Ratchet, look out!
See? What did I... Well, looks like we're going on foot. At least I can try out my new nav unit.
Alrighty then. It's one heck of a way to start a game. Everything's being blown up.
Welcome back, customer 91802. If you're looking to combat a massive, deadly space armada, the Gadgetron Help Desk will be happy to assist.
I think I'm actually going to turn these back up, because they seem a bit quiet. And one thing I'm also going to do is turn off the motion sensors. There are parts of this game, like little mini-game type things where you use the 6-axis, but you don't necessarily have to if you don't want to. The 6-axis controls in this game aren't bad, honestly, but I just prefer using the analog stick. It certainly doesn't help that right now I'm facing my console at an angle, and there's actually stuff obstructing it, so that interferes with the 6-axis. So yeah. And let's put on, for the last time, the Thruster Pack. This is the last game it was featured in. My dog is barking. I really apologize for that. But yeah. Look at this. Proper HD Ratchet & Clank. Complete with PS3 graphics. I mean, I guess you can say these textures look a bit dated now, but I don't care. This is Ratchet & Clank on PS3. And in my opinion, it looks amazing. Alright. This camera is really fast. I'm not used to it. What game have I been playing that has a really slow camera? Trying to think of what it could. Alright. So, typical for Ratchet & Clank games, we start with a blaster and a bomb. You know, nothing really new there. Actually, no. Ratchet & Clank 3 started with a shotgun and a bomb for some reason.
Lombax must be here somewhere. Obliterate this pathetic city.
Oh yeah, also a nice little welcome addition to this game. You can actually use the R1 button to fire now, leaving your right thumb open to pressing the jump button or controlling the camera. Makes things a lot smoother in my opinion. You can still use circle if that's what you're used to, but I prefer using R1. Also love how you can kill the little fish head things that pop out of the enemies.
Lombax is to be considered armed and extremely dangerous. Set blasters to atomize.
Jump on the grind rail to use your grind boots.
Yeah, I know what to do.
He's escaping on a mag rail, heading south.
How are these rails floating in the air? Let's see here. Just get a whole bunch of them in a group together. Ow. Ouch. Okay. I forget it. Okay, dude. Wonder if it's possible to get hurt there, like for a glitch or something. Boy.
Lombax identified on the sky bridge. Commence aerial bombardment.
Ratchet, the sky bridge is collapsing.
Nanotech acquired. The more nanotech you have, the more damage you can take.
Ow. Hey, trying to kill you. Even though you're innocent. Come on, hit him. Hit him.
Incinerator missiles armed and locked in. Commence firing. A Lombax has been sighted near the grav trains. All units, move in and cut him off.
Come on, come get me. Haha. No, not leaving you behind.
He's heading towards the planet's central defense station. Dispatch enforcers to that sector. Do not let him inside.
Hit him, please.
Ratchet, the planetary defense center is 200 cubits below us. How do you propose we get down?
I don't know. I'm kind of winging it right now.
Dang, things are blowing up for no reason. Like, I don't even see bombs blowing them up. They're just blowing up.
Your weapon has upgraded. Weapons upgrade automatically as they are used. This increases their damage and adds new modifications.
Whoa! Oh, really? Well, first death in the prologue level. Nice. Whoa.
Your maximum nanotech level has increased.
Yeah, cool. Already seen to do that. Thank you. Alright, and here's what I'm talking about. If you have most controls on, you have to control this with the 6-axis.
How'd you invade during rush hour?
Now, funny thing is, I saw some critics, mainly GameStop, or no, GameSpot, rather, criticizing this game for its 6-axis control. Said, oh, this would be a great game, but we're gonna bump it down to like a 7 because most controls suck. It's like, you can turn them off, so they don't really make that much of a difference.
Looks pretty quiet. Where's Quark?
Greetings, citizen. I'm away from my post at the Planetary Defense Center. Please enter the number that best describes your emergency. If you are being attacked by radioactive amoeboids, please press 1. If you've been ingested by a mutant space eel, please press 2. If your city is being attacked by a massive deadly space armada, please press 3.
I believe you may be their intended target.
You think?
We have a lock on the Lombax. Take him out.
My sensors are picking up structural damage to the grind rail. Ratchet, that warship is gaining on us.
Ow. Okay. Ow, okay. Teasing him. Yeah! I love doing that.
Behold, the last Lombax in the universe. Truly a pathetic specimen of the race, I'm afraid. So weak.
And you are?
Emperor Percival Tachyon, Crown Prince of the Cragmites, conqueror of space and time, and, pending the obliteration of a few insubordinate species, ruler of the universe.
Your name's Percival?
See the crown, see the scepter, the giant walking throne and legion of royal robotic commandos, Emperor! Not that a treacherous furball like you could... What's this? Such a primitive robot companion. And your kind used to be such renowned engineers.
Oh, I'd be careful if I were you. He's got posomorphic blaster cannons in his fingertip.
My gripe is not with the people of this arcade planet, but with you. Surrender your deathbot, and simply allow us to kill you. No one else need be harmed.
Fair enough. Here you go!